Queen Alexandria II. She has come to this land, a land called Kingdom, a once mighty land, but now it is fallen. There are legends of a place called Custard Stain here, but unfortunately that was a place that is no more. The ghost of Alexander I is here though. He is ready to help. Perhaps he will show where his mighty kingdom once stood. But now it is up to this fair maiden to see that a new kingdom rises and will become a new power, and perhaps it will be stronger than what we had before. Let us recruit archers to make ourselves good. We must prepare our initial defence and construct walls and more archers. We must also make sure we have builders so we may construct. Now with a hammer we can erect our walls. Our hunter works to grab some rabbits. Now we shall have a stable source of income. We must expand and build and defend. So welcome to our new kingdom, my friends. Perhaps this one will be our longest one. Legend has it in the history books, the kingdom of Custard Stain lived for a mighty 21 days. It survived 3 blood moons and many monsters attacking it. So let us see if this one can do any better. What we need though is we need defense. We also need hunters to make sure we can defend our lands. Let us see if there are any peasants nearby who are willing to work for some coin. Now we need more coin to recruit a new hunter, for we will need income and defense at the same time. You there, fair hunter, have you any coin? I need to recruit a friend for you. Thank you for the coin, my friend. You shall have a comrade in arms. Now that we have 2 archers, perhaps our defense will last a bit longer. But then again, 'tis the first night of the kingdom. Perhaps the mini-malls have gone to bed, thinking they have won. But what we know now is they will come back sooner or later. But as long as they do not know a new kingdom is here, we shall be safe to rest our heads. But for now, we must continue to grow. I shall collect more coin and hire more archers and construct new defences to make sure we are safe. Let us first recruit a new archer so that we have more defences. However, the night of one is about to begin, but let us first see if we can find ourselves a new friend. Is there a friend here? Yes, there is. I gift him a coin so that he will come. His friend stole a coin from him though, most dishonourable. I shall give you a coin as well. 2 heads are better than 1. I shall hire 2 new archers with my 4 coins. Now I shall have a growing prosperous defensive strategy. With many archers to defend, we shall be safe from the ever-growing hands of the mini-mall empire. But let us for now settle down. Our first night is upon us. 'Tis only a simple night. We shall be safe for tonight, I suspect. Nothing nasty will come of this night. It is just a nice white moon to illuminate the first night of our kingdom. It shines nicely on the river, which shows our light in a reflected plane, which makes us look great. It truly is a lovely thing to see, even if the great sky god of Squawker continues to watch from his massive controlling area, which has beeps and other various noises. However, the mini-malls seem to have already rumbled upon us. They know there is a new kingdom trying to arise. They threw themselves at our walls on the first night. We shall need to improve them before they expand their might. Fair trader, the day of 2 is about to begin. If you are to continue visiting here, I require a tithe. Please pay your tithe, and I will spare your life. Please give me the coins, so I may continue to build and prosper and make sure your life is safeguarded and not forfeit. It is now the day of 2. What we shall do today is we shall build a new stockade to make sure our people are safe and brave. There we go. We are going to grow. But also, you know what we need? We need a name for our kingdom and a coin for our trader. So what we shall do is we shall invest and create housing. We are the kingdom of the purple seaweed, or we shall call ourselves Viweed. We are the kingdom of Viweed, a most noble people. We shall grow and prosper with much mission and objective. Our objective, it seems, is to escape this land. Though not necessarily escape, but then again, the Minimals will show no mercy towards us, so perhaps escape is the correct answer. I shall hire more builders to make sure we are ready to construct a boat with which we can escape and leave these lands one day, for we shall have to expand and discover new lands. Perhaps through them an answer will be found to stop the ever-growing incursions of the Minimals, for if we are slow, they could attack very strongly. From the second blood moon onwards, it seems their thirst for blood becomes impossible to quench, so we must make sure we are ready for them, or ready to leave them. I do not know which is the smarter answer. Let us just continue to invest coin in our growth, and hope our hunters are bringing in more coin, with which I can use to invest even heavier in our growth and in our defense. For we will need to have a large kingdom in order to survive. We should also invest coin in our stockades. They need 5 coins each, but if we were to grow them, it would make our defense more effective, and it would be easier for our archers to hit their mark. However, our archers are having trouble hitting their mark anyway. It seems that these rabbits are a most elusive creature unless they are hit from a range of point blank. It is not a good example for my kingdoms to set. The kingdom of Vinard shall not be known for having archers who have trouble hitting their mark. We shall be known for having archers who do hit their mark. I shall invest in a hammer as well, so I have more builders. We need to make sure we can build quickly and defend ourselves. The sun of the day of 2 has now set. The day of 3 will soon begin. But in between those days there is a night. The night of 2. And it was not the easiest night last night. I suspect tonight will be a harder night. If the Minimals are aware of our presence, they might attack in greater strength. When the sky darkens, and the white hue of a white moon is in the distance. 'Tis a white moon tonight, so we should not have to worry too much. But we should be careful, for we should never be complacent. A harsher attack every day could show that the kingdoms are getting weaker, the lands are dying, the world is ending, the Minimals are taking over. We shall have to redouble our efforts to stop them from ever gaining a foothold. They may have taken Daventry and the kingdom of Custardstane, but the kingdom of Vinacle will never fall, or whatever it was that Queen Alexandria I called it. Vinacle is a brilliant name for the kingdom. I think I shall call it Vinacle from now on. It has a way of slipping off one's tongue. It is a good quality to have in the name of a town. But for now, let us continue to build our base. We should try and make sure we are strong before the first blood moon. So, my fair trading friend, you have brought us coin. That is very good for you. Your fair donkey shall have a tip. But now the day of 3 is upon us, and what should we do? We should improve our towers, of course, so that we can continue to grow. Our hunters will now go and gather more rabbit. I shall use the coin which we get from their pelt, and use it to not melt, but recruit more help. Let us have a new peasant. He shall provide us with a new archery. With more archery in the kingdom, we shall be stronger. Now with but 2 more coins, I could have a stronger tower. Then we shall be protected from 2 sides. However, could the monsters just attack on one side like they did with the kingdom of Custardstane? The history textbooks listed that the monsters would always attack from the east. It was a strategy on which they would bank because it was the weaker flank. I should make sure both flanks are of equal strength. Then we shall have the smartest defense. If we are strong on both sides, the monsters have no option, for they cannot attack from north nor south. For this kingdom exists on a very strange plane. It seems that we live in a land of only 2 dimensions, rather than 3, or even better, a dimension of 4. For there is up, there is down, there is left, there is right, there is diagonal, and there are various other memories of ways to angle. Some of the words may not make sense. Well, I do not care, for my only concern is the safety of my people. Learning can come for another day. For now we should make sure we can survive before we are allowed to thrive. Now my men, are you in the base? The sun is setting and I will need to save face. You have a coiner, I shall grab it for you. I am a helpful queen, you see. Or at least the guiding hand will make you helpful. But now we will settle down. It is time to create another defense. I have more coin, unfortunately. However, I have only merely 4, and it is too late to create a new building project. The Kingdom of Vinacle will just have to wait. However, perhaps I have enough coin to maybe build new walls. Let us see if we do. Unfortunately, we are 2 coins short. Our trading friend will make up for that shortfall, however. Once we have a strong inner core, we shall expand west and east, but we shall always make sure our defenses are equal, so that when we will be truly invincible. But I will also make a point. We must find the boat, and we must find the map very, very soon. For the longer we leave it, the stronger the enemy grows. Timing is everything in this strange world in which anything goes. However, I have more coin now too, in fact. Perhaps over the night we shall see that we grow. It will provide us many new opportunities. There we go. We now have walls surrounding our base. We shall now be truly safe. We also now have a new merchant. He sells us scythes and sickles and farming tools with which we can till the earth and perhaps grow crops and grow further. Not only, we will also grow our coffers. However, the monsters choose to attack from the west today. It seems these monsters are smarter than the ones who attacked the Kingdom of Custardstein. They will try to change their tactics every night. This is something of concern. It truly is. I shall need a new archer so then my defences are more equal, for I have 3 on one side, but 2 on the other. Perhaps the next day will provide me more money. Let us see, as my lovely trader friend gives me some. Fair trader, have you your tithe? For I did tonight protect your life. Please? Thank you very much. The day of 4 has risen. Now let us try and recruit a new archer so our defences are equal. And then we shall also grow further eastwards, for we have new other things to grow. Perhaps we shall invest in the farm, or maybe in greater defence. I shall try to keep my defences equal, however we must be realistic, for without money, the kingdom will truly go ballistic. But I have a new friend, he shall take up the bow, and with it he shall become my new defense equalizer. So there we go. I gift him a bow. Now go! Make me some money from the hunt. And as for you, fair peasant, you too shall have a coin. However, a life of archery is not for you. You shall have a quieter life, tilling the earth, growing me crops, and more importantly, growing me cash. But I shall also now expand westwards, or eastwards in fact. For some reason, the guiding hand has trouble distinguishing from left and right. Is not a good example of his might. But as he continues to grow further east, now we must be ready to deal with a beast, or should we say the several beasts. They perhaps will try to attack the eastern flank tonight. If we have a pattern for them, it seems that every night they alternate their pattern. So we shall see that we make sure the eastern flank is the one that is defended tonight. If I have some more coin, I could invest in some stockades, or perhaps a bigger wall, but I would rather have a turret. For with a fixed position archer, we can be more accurate. We do not have to dodge, plus the monsters cannot reach us. However, it seems there is bad news. It looks like as we have continued to grow with much rapid speed, it seems we have run low on poor rabbits. It seems we have hunted them to extinction, and not only that, the donkey did not receive his wage. But he sets off now nevertheless, but perhaps we shall have to go a day without trade and without money. This one chink in our armour could prove to be fatal. Let us see the night of 4 to see if I was correct. But that is a lesson I must learn. Always remember to pay the tithe to the donkey, for while he pays his tithe and I defend his life, if I do not pay him a tithe, he will not defend my life, for the money is what enables this kingdom. Without it we cannot grow, we cannot recruit, we cannot defend. This is a tragic economy we live in, but if the kingdom of Vinacle is to grow, we must be careful, very, very careful. And not only careful, we must be vigilant, for the night of 4 is now upon us. Let us prepare to defend ourselves from the dreaded monsters. And then we shall have to organize a great hunt tomorrow, or perhaps I have a better idea. There is legend of treasures buried both east and west. Perhaps it would be best if I go and uncover them, for they will provide bonus coin, and perhaps I shall also learn about the local surroundings, for we should know our area of Vinacle, for all these lands will become the Kingdom of Vinacle. Not just this one town. Soon we will expand into many lands, but with that we need a boat, we need a map. We also need various other things we are yet to discover. But for now it seems we have had a quiet night, unless the western flank was attacked. But then again, we shall have a quick look. Was it a peaceful night on the western flank? It seems it was attacked, but the monsters barely made any progress. So we are safe for another night, but the day of 5 now rises, and according to the star charts left in the ruins of Custard Stain, a blood moon rises every 5th night. So we must be ready to defend ourselves. The first true test of our kingdom is upon us. But I now ride east on a scouting mission. I shall find treasure, and it looks like I am in luck. I found a treasure chest, but nothing of interest. But with this treasure chest, we shall grow. I can invest in more people and more buildings. With this, we can truly begin to expand our potential for excellent killing power. Let us invest, firstly, in a new peasant. An extra archer a day will keep the monsters away. And it seems a deer now tries to trespass within our lands. How strange. If we were to kill it, we would have more money. And the trader has also gifted us money. How fortunate of us. I pay him his tithe now, before I forget. And the deer was slain and granted us more coin. It seems we can expand quite rapidly now. So I invest in new walls and new towers. I also head east to see what there is. Is there anything else we can pay money to? It seems not for now, and there was very little of interest to the east. Perhaps if we head west, there might be more to discover, and even more to uncover. But for now, we shall head west for once. Let us see what we can build here. We can construct new towers, that is always of use. Let us build a new stockade to defend our lands and keep the monster advance slow. For the mini-malls will try and take any advantage they can get. We could also choose to build a bridge on this stream. Perhaps we could irrigate these lands and give my farmers a purpose in life. But speaking of farmers and purposes in life, perhaps as we expand, a second builder would be prudent, or even a third builder. We are growing quite fast, owing with a lot of demand, and the sun is about to set and a new moon will rise. My builders will have to be speedy, otherwise their life will be forfeit. Please, fair builder, build quickly. And now, before you go, expand our tower, make it stronger. We shall be prepared for tonight could be a blood moon. So let us quickly build it before the sun sets. However, it has been a strange and rainy day, and an unwelcome mist is in the western sky. Yes, it looks like the prophecy was true. A blood moon rises just like it did for Custard Stain. We must now see if we can live up to Custard Stain's legacy. Shall we survive a blood moon tonight? All the archers are in their positions. The builders must hurry though, otherwise they will pay the price for their slack. Let us make sure we are ready to defend our lands. The trader is within our walls now, and he is safe. I have 3 archers here, so perhaps we will be safe here. However, perhaps I should have invested coin in this tower. However, it is too late. I see the red moon rising in the night. It may be cloaked by clouds, but its power is still infinite. It fills the monsters with bloodlust as they will approach the base. With great speed and great numbers, they will not relent tonight. They are trying their best to attack the wall. It is quickly crumbling, unfortunately. Come, my archers, do not falter. Thank you. The monsters have fallen. We have lived through our first blood moon, and it seems we are safe for 5 more nights. Unless the monsters now continue their attack, for they are alerted of our presence. But that was the first chapter of the Kingdom of Finacle. Now let us rest our heads and go to bed, for I shall see you tomorrow, my viewing friend. For it is a late night now, but it is the day of 6 here. But you shall see what happens tomorrow, my friend. So I bid thee good day, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.